Hi everybody and welcome back to Kevin's Upfront Opinion today. So, what I thought I'd speak about today is a bit about Angela Rayner, because she did an interview with Laura Kuenssberg this morning on her Sunday morning political show. And she got asked about the government considering bringing back or getting rid of, should I say, the benefit cap to do with child benefit. Now, Angela Rayner went and did what politicians, what you expect them to do, refused to basically answer the question at the end of the day, because the Deputy Prime Minister basically refused to confirm whether the government, and this is what the BBC have said, whether the government is planning to scrap the 2-child benefit cap. But the Observer has reported that Keir Starmer has privately backed abolishing the limit and requested the Treasury find £3.5 billion to do so. Okay, which is a lot of money when you take into account they can't give pensioners winter fuel allowance and everything. So the argument is, should it be reintroduced where there's no cap? And this is a bit of a sore subject, because for those that don't know and can't remember, it originally got introduced by the Conservatives because the argument was that there's politicians in Westminster who are able to get the child benefit, because I think it's at about 60,000 it's cut off where you can't get it, so somewhere around that kind of figure, and there was a lot of MPs that were actually able to get it. And I thought, this is wrong. When you've got MPs earning 70,000, 80,000 pounds a year, you know, MPs earn more than that nowadays, but back then. And the Conservatives wanted it where it paid to work. Now, unfortunately, whether people like this or not, it doesn't pay to work. Now, I got signed off sick last year due to my epilepsy, because my epilepsy got so bad, and I was having about 80 to 90 seizures on a daily basis. That's what they worked out as the average. Okay, so I got signed off sick, and I got put on one particular scheme, which I'm still doing at the moment. And they actually worked it out that if I was getting minimum wage, would I be better off, or would I actually be worse off? Okay, based on full-time employment and part-time employment. And get this is what they said to me. They said, don't go and work full-time. You're wasting your time. You'd be earning the equivalent of about an extra £2.50 an hour, something like that. They said, if you go back to work, which they're not pushing me to go back to work because of my health at the moment, go back to work part-time. Don't go and work any more than, was it 16 or 20 hours? I can't remember which one. I've got an email with it all written in. And they said, don't go and work, we'll say it's 20 hours. Don't go and work any more than 20 hours a week. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. It's not benefit. And that is the problem with the system. And if you bring this back, it's going to elevate the system, because it's going to basically, and I don't like to actually admit this and say this, it's going to pay people to have more and more and more children. And that was the problem with the old system. That was the argument, that people were getting so much in the way of benefits, it didn't pay to work. And that was the idea of capping it off at the end of the day. Now, the way I look at it is, there's a lot of poverty in this country, especially child poverty. So I'm actually stuck on an answer whether it's the right thing to do or if it's the wrong thing to do. Now, to stop child poverty, it would be the right thing to do, but it's a heck of a lot of money as well. Where are you going to get £3.5 billion from? So, considering I'm normally seen as a Conservative voter, and I know Kemi Badenoch's already come out today and said it's just one of those things where they're offering to do something and they can't afford it. Is it right to do? I would say it is. But where are they going to get the money from? Because I've already said when it comes to the Chagos Islands, which are being handed to Mauritius, that money's being paid by the defence. So where are they going to get this money from? Because money doesn't grow on trees nowadays. What are they going to have to cut? Because you're going to have to cut something. Money's going to have to come from somewhere to be able to do this. And that is where my fundamental problem is. Because I can't see where they're going to get the money from. Because we're talking about £3.5 billion. We're talking about nearly £4 billion a year. And that's going to go up. So, what I'm going to ask today is, do you think they should actually do this? Or is it something to get them a bit of popularity because of how badly they're doing in the polls? So let us know in the comments down below what you think. And obviously, as I always do say, if you could subscribe or start following me as well, I would appreciate that if you're not already. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all again a bit later.